Ryan, the pass off the pad goal, did you know that that was something that would work because you're inside the dots, or is that just intuitively what you're going to do because you know that Quick is out so far?
I knew he was out far, and I kind of had a guy back checking on me, so I didn't have the best angle. But I don't pull that out too often. That's a coach's dream, but a player's. I've been getting chirped by all the guys for doing that. But you know what? Like I said, for all the chances we've gotten, it's funny how it goes in. I mean, I feel like our line makes backdoor seams, and we're trying to make all these nice plays, and it's a simple play like that kind of goes in. So good to get one, and hopefully we can spark us a little bit.
You guys did get across the ice to one another, Panarin and yourself, 4 times in the game prior to that goal. That's the greasy one, but in the previous plays, is it a matter of just finishing on those chances, but you're happy to get them because they're all quality?
Yeah, I mean, Quick's a great goalie. I mean, they're one in the third period. I was right in front of the net and just couldn't find a way to get one in. But listen, it's not always going to go in the whole year. There's 82 games. It's a long season, and we just got to stick with it. And I thought tonight, even though, we took a while to get one, I thought we had good patience. We had good D-zone coverage, and we were just kind of responsible. And we waited for our chances, and we finally were able to get one. So, like I said, we had a great contributions from our fourth line, our third line, and everyone was pitching in. And it's nice to see, and a good team win.
4 out of 8 points on the week. Looking at the long view towards playoffs, how much are you guys talking about it, and how often do you guys bring it up or look at the dry board and check out the schedule and what the standings look like?
Yeah, we know we got to go on a bit of a run here. We haven't been able to string 3 or more together here, but that's a challenge. It's going to be a great road trip. Maybe get on the road a little bit, and I feel like the home stretch was okay. We just couldn't find a way to kind of muster those wins together. But it's going to be a test for us. These 3 games are going to be really, really hard. Some tough buildings to play in, and maybe it'll challenge us and spark us a little bit. I think it's that time of the year where it's crunch time, and everyone's aware of our situation, and it's time to dig in and try to find a way to get in here.
Chris, one from me. With that win, how much do you guys look at the schedule right now and look at the long view of the playoffs? 4 out of 8 points this week.
I think the old adage is pretty applicable here, where we just take it one game at a time. Would have loved to have that game back the other night, but found a way to win this one tonight, although it wasn't too pretty. And now we got to move on to the next game and try to get 2 points and climb our way back into this.
Is that the good news? Tonight wasn't an easy night for 2 periods. They clog up the neutral zone. It's not an easy night by any means for forwards to get through. You guys found a way in the third to break it open. That's a pretty positive night for you guys, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely. That's a team that does a really good job of negating anything through the neutral zone, forcing you into wall battles, forcing you to chip pucks. You got to play a little more patient. Plays aren't always there. So, but I thought, said it a couple times already, I thought we did a good job of using our speed defensively. They're going to have guys back. It's all well and good to slash and advance pucks, but there's a lot of times where they're bouncing pucks. Both teams are whacking it. Hard to get possession. And a game like that, if you're cheating for offense, one bad bounce, it goes the other way. And I thought we did a really good job of making sure we were above guys, coming back through the middle, stopping in the middle, blocking shots. Kind of buttoning everything down as the game went on, and trying to keep them to the outside, and understanding that we didn't need to press for offense. Obviously, getting the first goal's nice, because it's I think looking back on our history against a team like that, it's certainly difficult when we trail and we tend to start forcing things. But I think we stuck to the game plan throughout, and then did a pretty good job.
For you personally, net front against this team, is it any different? They were boxing out well, and is it part of your game plan being as good as you are in front of the net, knowing who you're playing against and what you're going to use as far as tactics? Does it change tonight or your next game, and how much do you look at that before a game?
It doesn't really change based on who you're playing. I think it might change a little bit based on the personnel they have on the ice. Sometimes it's hard to work through a box out in a certain situation. And then you spin off and use the back of the net on a D-to-D pass and try to get to the other post and shave the net. It's all situational. You just got to find ways to get to the net. If you think you can bully a guy and basically sled drive him there, you do that. But if the guy's pretty big and has good positioning, you got to find a way to take him where you want him and spin off and get there. The little ozone time we had tonight, I thought guys did a really, really good job of spinning off and trying to get to that net and battling. And that was the whole game. It was just battles all over the ice, battles on the walls. It was a heavy game. Like I said, not the prettiest, but found a way.
Thank you, Chris. Brady, the first 2 periods, not easy to get through the neutral zone and create offense against this LA team. What makes it so difficult to create offense against them?
It's I think their system, and they kind of set up in a little trap and make it hard to get through the neutral zone. And once we established a forecheck, I thought we did a good job. And a few guys really stepped up tonight and got us on the board. And overall, it was a good game by us.
Absolutely. A lot of offense has come from the defense this year. Did you anticipate that coming into the season, being able to lead the league in scoring as a D-core?
We're confident. We think we have the skill. Obviously, we've been putting up some good numbers. I don't know if we were really expecting that, but we feel good about ourselves. We feel like we can contribute offensively, 5-on-5, and on the power play. So definitely, it's been a good year for us defensemen, points-wise.
So 4 points out of 8 this week. Is that enough to keep it going? And how much are you guys talking about the long view and playoffs?
Yeah, every game here on out is huge. We gotta build off this win, bring it on the road to Winnipeg and Minnesota and Columbus, and get a little run here going. We gotta really focus and play our best hockey here on out.
Last question, Shesterkin, he's a weapon back there with his ability to play the puck. How much are you talking to him, if at all? Is it difficult to communicate with him, or do you just read off of him and know that he's going to be able to play it well?
No, we try to communicate. It's a huge thing for us defensemen is talking to the goalie and making small bumps. But when he can throw a 30-foot high saucer pass in the neutral zone, it definitely makes it easier for us defensemen.